kniters of all kinds, and welcome back. It's great to have you here. I hope you have had a good time during the holidays. We've had a good and restful time with lots of knitting and eating good food and just taking it easy and being together. So maybe you have seen, those of you who follow me on Instagram, I always neglect to say these things in the beginning. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram as Stickmamma Lotta, which means the mother who knits, and then my name. You can find me on the great web as Fembarnsmamman, which is mother of 5, and here on Instagram as House of Nellie. All connection to my family and the things that I love, all of these names. So, those of you who follow me on Instagram have seen me trying to tandem knit. I don't know if it's really a word, if it's an actual thing, but I call it tandem knit anyhow. You know, tandem, 2 people biking on one bike at the same time, which is not a good comparison, but never mind. Tandem knit. By tandem knit I mean knitting 2 sweaters at the same time. Not on the same needles or same cable, but they kind of follow each other along. So 2 of our daughters wished for yarn. Well, all of our daughters wished for yarn as a Christmas present, but 2 of our daughters wished for yarn for a Riddari sweater, which is an Icelandic pattern, I think. Yes, an Icelandic pattern and knit with an Icelandic yarn, Letlopi. This is one of them, knit in a, you saw this in the last episode, the yarn. It's very light grey and it's a purple and a white, and there will be patterning in pink and purple and white. Okay. So I started this, made the hem and everything with the pattern, and then I stopped right about here and I started the sweater for another daughter. And this is it. And then I made this. Started with a hem and made this, the ribbing, and knit up to here. After having done that, I quickly went back to the first sweater and knit up to where I will insert the arms. Having done that, I went back to this and knit up to where I will insert the arms. That was fun. Fun way of doing it, and hopefully it will result in 2 sweaters finished at approximately the same time. So what to do with the arms then, I thought. Well, I cast on for the first arm and I thought, am I going to find DPNs, 4 pairs of DPNs, and knit all the arms in a tandem, a quadruple kind of thing? And then I thought, no, that's going to stress me out, and knitting isn't supposed to be stressful. So I decided I would knit 1 arm at a time. So this is the first one. I don't like putting the stitches on waste yarn because I find they're very difficult to pick up when it's time to bind it all together. So I put them on these spare DPNs that I have, because that makes it a lot easier to get hold of the stitches. I don't have to struggle that much. I finished this today, so this is on a is taking a little break, and I started the second arm in this color. So this is the beginning. It looks a bit messy. The beginning also always looks a bit messy with all the threads hanging here and there. So I will finish this up to a finished arm, and then I will put it aside and start with the arms for the aqua Riddari. I think it's kind of aqua bubble gum sort of color, don't you? So I've started off the Christmas gift yarn knitting, and I'm fairly happy with it. I hope the sizes are okay. They seem okay. I'm taking measures on sweaters that fit. They've inherited sweaters from each other now, so I'm measuring on those sweaters. Yes, that's what I've been up to. Tandem knitting. I don't know if I'm going to call the arm knitting quadruple knitting. We will see. It's not really though. It's knitting one arm after the other. Oh, and I have these beautiful ones, and they match in color. I realized today. Purple and purple. Isn't that great? Making the needles available that I need. Hopefully I have enough yarn so I don't have to order any new yarn. That's one more thing that I thought about for the coming year. I'm not good with New Year's resolutions. I find they just stress me out if I need to change them, or I don't know, I'm not good with New Year's resolutions. That was difficult to say. New Year's resolutions. But I have things in mind, intentions for the year. Intentions with the yarn and knitting is I want to buy yarn that's not produced far away from here. So I'm going to try to buy as locally as I can, or at least with as few transports as possible. So I'm zeroing in on, this is an Icelandic yarn, and I'm going to knit in Rauma Finur, which is a Norwegian yarn. I'm going to try Rauma Lammull as well, which I discovered today. So I'm going to try that, and I'm going to try to limit myself to buying yarn that's produced close to where we live, or as close as possible to where we live. Yeah. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. So that's the knitting I've been doing. I've knit a bit on my Hansel hat, but it hasn't been much progress. There's a little tiny one. I don't know if I'm happy with the color. We will see. But I knit a few stitches on it when I feel like it. Right now it's a very small hat. It will grow bigger in time. So I think that was all I was going to say for today. I'm very happy that you've joined me here. I'm grateful for that. And if you would like to know when there are new episodes, I think there is some kind of subscribe thing on YouTube to click so that you know when new episodes are out. Yes! I hope you have a lovely time until I see you next time. Thanks for today. Bye bye.